It plays an important role in the Odessa community. We're talking about the Ector County Coliseum. Built in 1954, it's played host to some pretty amazing stuff. Did you know that Elvis played there in the 1970s? The paper the next day said that Odessa would never be the same. The venue is known for putting on the oil show. We've got hockey. It is also home of the Chuck Wagon Gang, just to name a few. Now, more recently, it's a place to be tested and vaccinated from COVID. For 68 years, it has been owned by the community. But now, someone in Florida wants to buy it for around $20 million. That's our top story tonight. Today, in a close vote, 3-2, the court decided to entertain the idea. Now, today's vote was not to sell the Coliseum. They just opened the door to discussions about it. Christina Burgess tells us more.
Well, Tatum Ector County Commissioners are officially entertaining the idea of selling the Coliseum. This as a lot of the people turned out to voice their opinion on the matter.
Somebody's a process.
However, tonight, it appears in the case of the Ector County Coliseum, there is a price. And anytime there is change, you could probably guess that people have a lot of feelings.
We're here to talk about just entering into a real estate contract, correct? For that, we are for it.
I'm just completely opposed to the sale of the Coliseum or even looking into it. I don't care what the numbers are. It's a public service.
Basically, some things you can't put a price on. That would be the Coliseum, in my opinion.
I'm not either for nor against, I guess.
Steve Hurt came to the meeting representing the Chuck Wagon Gang. They've been housed out of the Coliseum for a long time. He worries a change in ownership could put the gang in jeopardy.
I mean, the Coliseum, like I said, it's been there my entire life. And it's important not only to the Chuck Wagon Gang, but the Permian Basin Fair and Expo, the Permian Basin International Oil Show, the rodeo, and we all have a vested interest in that facility, and obviously if they sell it to a private company, how's that going to affect us? That's what we need to know.
John Harridge is a broker who initially brought the offer to the commissioners. He says he brought the offer with the best interest of the people in mind.
There's several deep restrictions, if it went further, that we can do to protect the citizens. And that's why I want to be involved to make sure the citizens, the taxpayers, are protected in this.
And with that, commissioners voted 3-2 to move forward with negotiating a sale.
Today's vote was simply to contract with Copper Key Realtors, since they do have a buyer already lined up, just to be able to enter into negotiations and discussions about what that would look like.
Simmons says at this point, community groups have nothing to be worried about.
I know just in the one discussion that we had with him, we had told him that we would want to have, clauses in there if it did sell to protect those long-term groups that have been using the Coliseum and have a vested role in the future of it.
And as this process goes further, these groups will not be left out of the discussion.
I would think all of those would be what we consider community impact groups that would be brought to the table. So, the Ector County Fair obviously is going to be at the Ector County Coliseum, and that's something that they would want and would honor also. So that this is a very preliminary first step, and it may not go anywhere, but I think we owe it to the taxpayers to at least know, we just need to know what all of our options are before we just dismiss it. So.
Now, Harridge said during court, one of the main reasons why this buyer is looking at the Coliseum is to possibly bring more entertainment to the area. Back to you.